Hey guys, Dee here, how are we all doing? I hope you're doing well. So today, I thought I would go over all the seeds that I'm growing because now is the time to transplant some of my seeds out of their cells here into bigger pots and then start some more seeds because of course I went and bought some more seeds, I ordered some more seeds online and I need to get them started. And I thought it'd just be fun to show you guys what I'm growing, maybe you're growing the same stuff. So yeah, I'll just turn around and show you guys what I have going on. Okay, so far, I've got 3 trays on the table, but then there's all of this rest of the stuff on the floor. I ran out of labels, or not ran out, I just couldn't find where my labels were, so I ended up making labels out of like an old juice bottle that I had. So I'm gonna have to take these out and actually have a look, because I don't know if I can even read my own writing. So we've got some Californian poppies here that I had to re-sow because the ones that I sowed, they didn't... There you go. The ones that I sowed, I don't know what happened. They just kind of didn't germinate very well and they were kind of crap. So I only have 2 plants in here, but 2 plants I think should be enough, and then I will plant them outside and obviously hopefully they will reseed for next year. Now I've tried direct sowing these, but I've never had any luck with them, which is why I've started them off inside. So this is the Carmine. I think it's an orange variety. I swear to God, I can't speak today. And then here we have my cayenne peppers. So I was waiting forever and ever. I did not think these guys were going to germinate, honestly. It took me forever to see any action on these, but I now have 4 plants. And as you can see, the seed head is still kind of stuck on there. Can I do this one-handed? No, I will need 2 hands to like just help pry that off at the end. If you guys can see that, just pick that off. And on this one too, just so the leaves can like split and open. But I'm really happy because normally, oh my god, I tried chilies last year, they got the aphids and they died. So I'm going to try a different method of growing these this year. I think I'm going to try and keep them indoors, like by my south facing window, and hope that the aphids will not find them, because every year I get the aphids on my chilies and I'm just not for it. Here we have, what are we? Calendula! So obviously, calendula, aphid magnet. They're also really pretty flowers and I really enjoy them for like the bees and stuff. I was like, is that aphids? But no, it's just soil because I have watered and the soil kind of splattered everywhere. But I really love these. Like I said, aphid attractors, and they're really good like for your pollinators, and we care about our pollinators quite a lot. So I sowed some more here, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, actually, I lie. This is helichrysum. So this is a straw flower, which I had really crappy germination. So I have here, and then I got a different variety here. Not sure what the difference was. I think one's a tall version, one's a small version. The smaller version obviously germinated a lot better. This, as you can see, I only have like 1, 2, 3 plants and a little weak, crappy one there, which I'll probably get rid of. But yeah, not sure what's going on there, but again, I love them for drying. They're really good flowers for drying. So if you're into like your arts and crafts, or you just want something to give as a gift, these are really easy to grow and, you know, harvest the flowers and stuff from them and give them away, and or do crafts with them. This one, what have we got here? Creeping zinnia. So I got these as a free packet from one of my magazines, and I just thought, oh, that would be cool to grow. So no idea what it's going to do. I guess we will see and find out. Here's some really more crappy germination. So these are my amazing grey poppies. Again, I don't have luck like sowing these directly in the garden, so I thought I'd try in here. I have no idea what happened there. Can you see that? I don't know. I don't have luck with these plants either very much, so I think this might be the last year that I try. I'm going to scatter the rest of the seeds that I have out in the soil somewhere and just see, maybe they'll start germinating themselves. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Then we have some Nicotiana, which I didn't think was going to germinate. If you've ever grown Nicotiana, the seeds are tinier than a freaking poppy seed, and I was just like waiting and waiting and waiting, and now finally there's a few, obviously all in one area because I couldn't see what I was doing, so I just kind of, you know, did one of them jobbies, and apparently they were all in this area. So at least I have some plants, but yeah, that is not one that they're hard to grow. I'm not even gonna lie, they are hard to grow. Here we have, what do we have? Some Nigella, so Love in a Mist, and they always grow really well for me. Again, I know you can direct sow them. I've never had luck with it, so I grow them indoors and then I will plant them out once we have the frost is gone, because we're expecting a frost this weekend, so I can't plant them out. Here we have Verbena, my Verbena bonariensis. Nothing is there, so don't know what happened, but no Verbena is coming there. And then here we have my celosia, so like my brain celosias, which I haven't had very much success growing. Like, I grew them, but they were very short. So I just keep collecting seed from them every year. This year I'm hoping that I can grow them nice and big and get those like really cool brain looking flowers, because they are gorgeous and like they're just so unusual. So I'm hoping I can actually grow them nice and big. And then these are all my snapdragons. So I have a variety of different colours. So I've got like red, I've got red and white, I have just white, and then I have like a rainbow mix. They're doing really well. They are, again, took forever to like germinate and grow, but it seems like here they're starting to grow, they're starting to get their, you know, more leaves coming from their seedling leaves. Their first 2 leaves have come in, so I'm excited for those because I love snapdragons and they're really good for your pollinators. Here we have my marigolds. Oh, my gaillardia dampened off. Ah, that's sad. Okay, well, I had some gaillardias growing. It looks like they damped off. I gave them probably a bit too much water. So I might try again with some more seeds or just buy the plants, because the plants aren't really that expensive. So I have some marigolds here, apparently only 2. I swear I sowed a lot more, but I don't know what happened there. So I'm probably going to have to start some more of those, because marigolds, again, really good for your pollinators, but they're also really good for like, what's the word, companion planting. So you plant them to repel some pests and stuff. And yeah, they're just really easy to grow, so I like to have those. But yeah, nope. And then we've got all of my cornflowers. So I've got like blue, red, black, and I think white somewhere, which the white ones didn't germinate as well, but there are some there, little scraggly things, which it's time to get them potted on. I think I might actually even put them out, get some slug protection around them, because the slugs love to eat these, and I would like to have the flowers and not the slugs to eat them, you know? It's not their dinner, they are my flowers. And again, really good for the pollinators and really good cut flower as well. You can dry these and they dry the colour that they are, so I really enjoy those. I cannot read my own writing. Scabiosa, so we've got some, have we got some scabiosa? We've got 2. I planted 8 in there. So only 2 of them, 3 have germinated, maybe 4, we'll see. Not great germination, but again, a lovely flower, good for your pollinators. Heliopsis, so my heliopsis, so this is like a perennial sunflower. I don't know if that's the seed, like, if that's what it's meant to look like. But again, I've been waiting for germination on this for about a month. And that's the only one that germinated, and I think I put like 5 seeds in here, so... I don't know if that is it, or if this is something else, but we'll have to wait and see. Here we have my poached eggplant. Again, I've never grown it before, but I just saw it and it looks really cute, so I'm hoping that it's like not a weed and it's not invasive and it's not going to take over everything. But look at that foliage, it's really cute. It's like very delicate. Here we have, what have we got? My Santivilia. So again, that's kind of like a Rudbeckia. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, it's like a Rudbeckia or like a sunflower. I think they're for like hanging baskets, so I'm going to try that in my hanging baskets. We have, what does that even say? Oh, Scabiosa blue. Scabious blue, but I think it's purple. So I don't know why I wrote that. Then we've got night phlox. So again, this is for your night pollinators. It gives off, it's not my favourite scent, but I do want to help, like, you know, the night pollinators, whatever they are, like moths and whatever else you have coming around. So I do grow a lot of it, but the smell is not my favourite. It is not my favourite, so that's why I plant this like at the back of the garden, so I can't really smell it that often. Only when I kind of like take a little wander around at dusk. Then we have my Rudbeckias here. So this is not a Rudbeckia. What is this one? I was like, my label's missing. Ah, this is Ami Major. So again, I know you can direct sow it. I've never had luck with it. So this year it looks like it's actually growing, which I'm really happy about, because the umbels, the umbellifera flowers, are like one of my favourite types of flowers. So I'm hoping that this will grow on and get nice and big, and we'll get those umbellifera flowers, and then hopefully it will self-seed and I won't ever have to plant it again in my own garden. And then we have my Rudbeckias. So it's a Rudbeckia dwarf, and I think this is just like the normal, I forgot what the normal one is, but just the yellow and black eye one, because I did have one that came back, but I'm pretty sure it died in the frosts that we had this year. So I grew 5,000 billion more because I just love them. And again, like I said, I just want to have like a natural garden and all the nectar and pollen and stuff available for all of the type of bugs that we have in our garden, good or bad. And then come back over here, so I've got some more marigolds. And then we have, what is this? What the hell is this? I have no idea. So I have no idea what this is. I have no idea. I can't make out the writing that I wrote, but I'll probably figure out afterwards. Here we've got some echium. So echium is a wildflower. Again, I'm gonna put it in my wildflower section and see, because that's a bit kind of like crappy soil, so I'm going to see if it will take in the crappy soil and actually grow big and nice, because when you put it in fertile soil, at least in my experience, it gets very short, it flops, it doesn't like it very much. So I'm going to try it in my wildflower area. These are all my calendula, which you can see are the leggiest things of life. They are very, very leggy. And I need to get them, they're very leggy, I need to get them into bigger pots, and I'm going to plant them deeper so that obviously they will get a little bit stronger. I had busy Lizzies here, nothing came up. I'm hoping something will, but I'm not, I don't know, who knows what's going to happen with that. And then what is this? Oh yeah, my Aguilidra as well. Apparently it takes 1 to 3 months to germinate, it says on the packet. It's been over a month, I see nothing, so I'm not hopeful anything's going to happen there. But, you know, you never know, it might start appearing out of nowhere. And then we have my ageratum. So we've got the dwarf variety, and then we have the normal variety, which, as you can see, the crappiest germination ever. But the dwarf variety germinated very well. And again, I love these. They're like the cutest little puffs of the cutest little puffs of flowers that you see. So I love them, and they're just so easy to grow from seed. Apparently not the big ones, but the little ones, so I'm excited for that. And then we have my melons. So I got some melon seeds in one of my magazines, and what melon is it? Melba. So it's going to be my first time growing a melon. I'm hoping that I can do it, you know, in the English climate. We'll have to see what the weather brings this year, but I'm hoping to get at least 1 or 2 melons. We will see. It's an experiment. I just thought, you know, why not? Why not try? I have the seeds. Instead of them going to waste, let's see what I can get going. But yeah, I think they're about time to get potted on into their own little pots, and hopefully they can start growing and thriving, and hopefully the weather will also, you know, be conducive to growing melons this year. And then here we have my anemones. So these are my fuchsia, the mistral, the Italian anemones. Unfortunately, my other anemones, I don't know, I guess I kept the seed too long and they died. They turned to mush and died. But these ones seem to be doing something. I think I need to, yeah, maybe not all of them. Like this one, no action is happening on that. This one is growing, that one there. It's slow, but it's coming. The rest of them are growing, so I've lost 1 out of 10. It's not so bad, but yeah, it's time for these to also go out. So I think after that frost that I have, hopefully the weather is going to be on my side. I can get them outside, harden them off, and then get those gorgeous fuchsia flowers. In here we've got some of my vegetables, which are starting to look a little bit chlorotic, so I think I need to start giving bigger pots and also get on that fertilizer game. And then that's just a weak one, so I'm just going to pull that out. So we have, this is my broccoli, so it is time to sow. I did sow more in there, but there's only 2 seeds that have come up. So I will need to start sowing some more, because I want some successive sowing of that. And then here, what have we got? Night flock. Oh yeah, night flock. So this is another like pollinator friendly plant. I can't remember the smell of it. So I had like 3 of these plants last year, and for the life of me, I can't remember what it smells like, but it's not the same as the other night flocks. This one's got a different name. I will put the name up on the screen. It's like the Zeta something or other. But they are gorgeous flowers, and I love them. And so I thought they were on offer for 99p for a packet of seeds, and I was like, let's see. I'm going to try and grow it and see what happens. And I did just kind of broadcast them in here. And we got quite a few plants. So again, helping out those night pollinators. And then here, I'm pretty sure this is spinach. Yeah, this is spinach. So again, I love my spinach, so I thought let's grow the spinach. Again, I'm gonna have to protect this because those freaking butterflies, man, the little butterflies, I hate them, and they attack all of my brassicas regardless of what they are. So this is gonna have to go under protection, and hopefully then they will grow on. And then here is some kale. So this is, I can't remember what type of kale. That's another weak seedling. Just going to pull that out there. Nope, I can't read my own writing, but it's some type of kale. Again, I love kale, but this will also have to go under like a net, a mesh, so that the butterflies cannot get to them. So I'm excited for that. And then here I have all of my tomatoes, which I need to turn them over because they're all leaning towards the light. So I've got Borghese, I've got San Marzano, I have Golden Nugget, and then Borghese, and Golden Nugget. So that's all I have for those. So I don't need that many tomato plants, so 2, 4, 6 is enough for me. I think that's more than enough tomatoes. And then here I have some Alpine strawberries. So again, I got the seeds and I thought, let's just try to grow them and see what happens. So there's not that many, but there's, I think, more than enough. So if I can get them growing nice and big, I think we should have enough Alpine strawberries to feed a lot of people. And then again here, it's just some thyme. I'm not very successful with thyme, so I don't know, it does really well until I get to like the winter months, and then it will start to languish and I just can't keep it alive for very long. So I just thought, we'll try from seed again, see what happens, and maybe I'll be more successful this time. Okay, and then we are coming to some of my vegetables that I've started. So again, I grew more marigolds because, like I said, they are very good plants to have around when you're growing your vegetables, and obviously for your pollinators. I can't get the casing off of that. I'll have to wait. Then we've got some heliotrope, which I have tried to grow before. Not very successfully, but at least this time I now have 3 little seedlings, which I'm hoping are heliotrope. So they are like, I don't know, apparently they smell really nice. I've never smelt them. I've never even seen them before. So I'm hoping, you know, that that's the case and it'll be okay. Here we have some more calendula, which only 2 of them have come up. And again, I sowed like 5, so I'm not sure what's going on there. But I might sow a couple more because they are very fast growing. And then here we have my beans, which I was not expecting this. So these are my dwarf French beans purple. They're a purple variety, and oh my god, they germinated within like a day. And now they are just flying off and growing very quickly. So I need to get these out and into a bigger pot, and hopefully, you know, they won't grow too fast and that the weather will be kind of warming up and I can start growing them outside. I probably will have to put them under cover until, well, again, it depends on the weather, but they're like warm growing, so they like the warmth to grow. So I'm hoping that I can get them out for that. Then we have a pea. So I sowed 2 cells of pea plants. One of them's only come up now, and I'm not sure why there's all this like mold stuff growing. I swear it's to do with my shells, but anyway. Yeah, so I've got 1 pea plant coming up, the other one hasn't. So I don't know if I'm going to have to re-germinate it or just have to wait a little bit longer for it to come up. Then we have 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. So there should be 9 cells of sweet corn. Nothing's coming up here. So again, is there even a seed in? There is a seed in there. But it's not... Yeah, that's not viable. So I'm going to have to sow another one so that I can have a little bit more. But they're growing really well. So I started them at the same time last year. And again, they're going to obviously get potted on before I pot them out because they are a warm weather crop. And I'm hoping that the weather will be on my side and I can get them out soon. Then we have some more echium because, you know, I love the echium. And then we have, I don't know what this is. I forgot what this is. Oh, these are my Elba. My Elba French beans. So again, another dwarf bean, the white variety. So are they, yeah, white or green? I can't remember. But again, some more dwarf French beans, and I'm not sure what's going on here. I think it's starting to push out of its shell. Again, I think I'm gonna have to help it. Just like, I don't know. Or maybe that's just not working very well. I don't know what the hell's going on here. Oh, it's the wrong way around. Maybe that's what's going on. I don't know. I'm gonna plant that and see what happens there. Because I'm pretty sure, I don't know what's going on there. I might just have to plant another one, but this one's also maybe coming up. I don't know, I don't want to play with it too much, but they are coming up, and yeah, I'm excited for that. And then over here, I don't think I have anything in these cells. Here I am trying to germinate some Gerbera seeds that I took off of a flower. I don't even know if they're viable. I just thought, let's just stick them on some soil, see what happens. I don't think anything's going to come of them. It was just an experiment. Here we have, what is this? Black-eyed Susan, and I know these take absolutely forever to germinate for me, so I don't know if they are going to germinate. I had 1 plant last year and I sowed 4, so this is just going to be a wait and see game. We have some more Californian poppies in a different colour, and then I have all zinnias. So these are all zinnias. So different colours of zinnias, which they have germinated very well. Then I've got some sweet sultans. Again, I tried these last year and then they were growing really well. And then suddenly they just decided to poof and not do anything at all. So I'm hoping this year is better. So yeah, all the zinnias, they are gorgeous. The only thing I don't like is they do tend to get powdery mildew. So I'm going to have to think about where to plant them because they obviously will need a lot of airflow. But if the weather's not on my side, what can I do, you know what I mean? And then here are all my sunflowers. So we've got sunflower magic roundabout, we've got sunflower Russian giant, we've got a perennial sunflower which hasn't germinated yet, and then we have sunflower valentine which also hasn't germinated yet. So I'm not sure. So yeah, the cells are empty over there, these two. So again, that takes quite a long time to germinate, but this one should germinate. So I don't know why it hasn't. I might have to sow the seeds again and see what's going on there, because that's not the one, is it? So yeah, this year, I think it's because I have less time to dedicate to taking care of my seeds that they're not doing as well as they did last year. And also, our spring has been very long. So last year, obviously it was very dry, but the weather was starting to get, it was just completely different. This year, it's cold, it's wet, which is good, don't get me wrong. We need the wet, like we need the water, but the spring is just like, it's going on for a long time. So it's still hovering around like 12 degrees. We have some days that are like 16, but like I said, we're having a frost this weekend. So they want like 0 and -1 degrees over like 2 days, and then like 15 degrees in the day. So I'm like, what is this? What is happening? So yeah, again, I don't know. I'm hoping that, you know, the warmer temperatures will start to be a lot more consistent so that I can actually get stuff out in the garden and get them growing and enjoy just all the loveliness, you know, because it's been really hard to actually get out in the garden and do anything because it's just been crappy weather. Like, it's literally been raining every single day. It's been cold, and you know, you look outside and you're like, I don't really want to go out there, but I know I need to. So after this video, I will get out there and see what I can do, some little jobs for a little while. I think I have to start tackling like 10 minutes every day in the garden just to get some things done until I can actually get out there when it's, you know, dry. But also my seeds as well. I've just been taking care of them like before I go to work and then checking on them when I get home, but sometimes I don't and I forget, and that's probably why I have some crappy like germination on some stuff, because I've just let them dry out too much. But it's one of those things, it happens, you know, we just have to either re-sow or just get on with it. And obviously I'm going to start sowing some more seeds. So I have cucumbers, and there was another pepper, but it's like a sweet pepper, so it's not a chili pepper that I need to sow, because I want to try it again this year. Like I said, growing them indoors, and if I can't grow them indoors, I do have like a little greenhouse that I can maybe grow them in, and I can remove the shelves so that obviously they can grow in. But the whole problem is, in a greenhouse, they are probably more susceptible to pests. So I don't know if I'm going to grow them and then like put a mesh around them, try it that way, or just grow them inside and just hope the bugs will stay away. I don't know, we'll figure it out as we go along. So I hope your guys' seed sowing is going well, and hopefully a lot better than mine at the moment, and that you can get out in your garden and actually start doing stuff. I'm praying that for all you guys, and hopefully for us guys here in the UK as well. I'm hoping that we can get some good weather going, that we can get outside and get to, you know, get back into that nature. But yeah, that is it for this video. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you would like to subscribe, please do. It would help me to know that, you know, you guys are enjoying these videos and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, that's about it. So have a great day or night wherever you are in the world, and I'll catch you guys soon with another one. Bye!